Hello guys, welcome back to L to the C. I have my friend Mr. D to the B with me here today.
Hello.
And we'll be talking about James Gunn, Henry Cavill, and his firing. Okay, so first of all, having Henry Cavill as Superman. That was awesome. But since James Gunn decided to, fire the man, what to me is very dumb because he did great as Superman. I don't know why they had to reboot Superman, but whatever. Now they want a younger Superman. Henry Cavill is a young man, so I think he counts as a young Superman. Now I'm very worried because now if they get rid of Gal Gadot that plays Wonder Woman, I am not going to be happy at all.
Yeah, so if you don't know, guys, James Gunn is taking over DC over Zack Snyder, and he decided to reboot the entire DC cinematic universe, or it's called something else now.
It's called DC Universe.
DC Universe, right? And originally, it wasn't a bad idea because a lot of the Zack Snyder stuff isn't that great. Like, I don't hate the universe, but I can see where other people do. Like, there have definitely been some bad movies in the Zack Snyder universe. Like, example, Batman v Superman.
Wonder Woman 84.
Wonder Woman 84. And, in my opinion, the original Justice League movie.
Yeah, that one felt really rushed. Like, that really was messed up.
Yeah. Like, I get the idea of them rebooting it, and I thought, hey, maybe a reboot could be good, and they can keep some aspects of it, like Henry Cavill. A lot of people like his Superman, even though people didn't like Man of Steel that much. I personally don't have a problem with Man of Steel, but it's not a great movie.
I actually liked it.
Yeah, like, I like it too. But Henry Cavill would have been one of the good things to keep about it, because if you compare Henry Cavill to the, like, old comic Superman, they kind of do look alike.
Yeah.
And I think Henry Cavill was the perfect choice for Superman. Of course, I don't think they made the right decision of firing him. Especially, people were hoping that he was going to be around for this reboot.
And then I found out yesterday, after they fired him, they're like, oh no, wait a minute. We can still use Henry Cavill, but now they might switch him into a different character.
Yeah, like, they're already talking about some stuff with the DC universe reset. Like, Jason Momoa is no longer going to be Aquaman, which they're going to make him into a whole different character. I can't remember his name.
It's Lobo.
Lobo, that's right. Which, seeing what Lobo looks like, he probably would be a good Lobo, because they actually do kind of look alike.
Yeah.
Like, as much as it's going to be sad to say goodbye to Jason Momoa's Aquaman, it's probably better this way.
Yeah.
Then they said they were canceling, like, Man of Steel 2.
Wonder Woman 3.
Which, that one's for the best, to be honest. If the second one sucked, that means the third one was gonna suck. So it's best that that's canceled. As much as I like the first Wonder Woman, it just wasn't salvageable. And what I've heard, the person who directed the Wonder Woman 1984 was going to direct it. So it's best that it's gone and it's not happening.
I'm 50-50 on that.
Really, after that disaster of a movie, I think the franchise is better off with just one good Wonder Woman movie and one forgettable Wonder Woman movie.
It would have been nice to see one more Wonder Woman movie because I love Gal Gadot. Like she's amazing as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, like she's definitely the perfect choice for Wonder Woman. She actually kind of looks like her. But if you had a terrible movie before, why would you continue that story?
Well,
Granted,
it could be good.
Especially since what I've heard before it got canceled, it was going to be directed by the same person that made that terrible second movie.
Well, then I heard also another thing came up with James Gunn was going to hire Taylor Swift to be the director of Wonder Woman 3. And all of a sudden now I'm hearing, oh, it's not going to be canceled. They're just trying to figure out. All of it's going to be on hold.
Yeah, and then they said that there's most likely not going to be a Black Adam 2, which I really can't comment on Black Adam since I haven't seen it.
Either have I.
Yeah, so no comments. Because I heard what it sounds like Black Adam was a very expensive movie to make.
And I heard a lot of the critics didn't like it, but the audience loved Black Adam.
Yeah. Nobody trusts the critics anymore.
It's like, I don't know what's going on, but they're doing the same thing with what they're doing with Marvel. They're making DC movies into, what is it called?
Phases.
Phases, thank you. I'm really excited to see the Blue Beetle movie.
Yeah, it seems like that one's still coming. Like, they're still going to release some movies that still connect to the Snyder Universe. Examples, Aquaman 2.
Can't wait to see that. Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Maybe Shazam 2. Maybe.
To me, Shazam 1 sucked bad enough.
I like Shazam, but I could see where you're coming from on that. What else? I think that might be about it, but yeah, there's like Man of Steel 2 that was canceled.
I would really, like when I heard that, I was like, yes. And all of a sudden, like it wasn't that long ago that Henry Cavill announced that he was gonna go back to DC. That was like in October.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Like they had him back for Superman. They apparently, from what I've heard, he's in Black Bolt.
No, Black Adam.
Black Adam, thank you.
You're welcome.
I forgot Black Bolt is a Marvel character.
And that was like his not debut, like was it like a reunion thing or whatever it is?
Yeah. And they were playing the Man of Steel too, and then they decided to throw him out, which again,
Not cool.
It sucks.
Like I was like when I heard that I was like, oh my gosh, why?
Yeah, like if you wanted to start a reboot, you should have kept Henry Cavill. It probably could have boosted a little bit. Now that you fired him from the project, and I don't completely blame James Gunn. James Gunn is a comic fan. He made Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and he's going to be making the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that's going to be coming out next year. Like, he's a comic fan, clearly. But I don't think firing Henry Cavill was the right choice.
Exactly.
Of course, I think there are some things that you could remove, which Zack Snyder didn't do a really good job, like
Batman vs Superman.
Well, yeah. Well, the whole universe is getting erased, so Ben Affleck as Batman. You could get rid of that. You need someone else for Batman.
Well, they're already doing another Batman. They're working on getting a new Batman, is what I've been hearing.
Yeah, because just Ben Affleck, he doesn't look like Batman / Bruce Wayne at all. He doesn't. I think the one from the Dark Knight trilogy was definitely better. I think even the one from the Batman was a better Bruce Wayne / Batman than Ben Affleck.
That was
and that's saying something. because I wasn't too on board with the Batman's Bruce Wayne. He looked too emo for me.
I didn't like the Batman, to be honest. Ben Affleck, okay. Ben Affleck is a good actor, but he just does not fit Batman. I mean, yeah, the gadgets are cool. Heck, even the Batmobile is cool. But, no, I could not see Ben Affleck as Batman.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't work. So yeah, you could change that.
Which they're already going to.
I couldn't blame them.
And I keep hearing they're going to make a, Batman Beyond movie.
That I actually wouldn't mind seeing.
Either would I.
I don't know how they would do it, but especially since Batman Beyond is like way into the future from Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how that would work exactly. That would probably have to come in like some further phase, like phase 6 or something. Not saying that there are 6 phases, but just like a further phase from what they're starting off with.
well, right now James Gunn and correct me if I'm wrong, Peter Sanford, I think it is. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please correct me in the comments. I don't know, but all I know is James Gunn. He's already working on 10 years. He's already working on the plan for 10 years of DC. But
I'll say that's impressive.
yeah, but he's like, we're not gonna please everyone in the DC fan base.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna impress everyone in the fan base, and you're not gonna please everyone. Like I remember, there were a bunch of people who weren't pleased with like the prequel trilogy with Star Wars, for example. Granted, I like the prequel trilogy, and I think the prequel trilogy has gotten a lot more love since the Abomination sequel trilogy was created, but yeah, they're not going to appeal to everyone.
But, that wasn't right what they did to Henry Cavill.
Yeah, no, that was not a good choice to replace Henry Cavill. I don't know who the heck they're going to replace Henry Cavill with that looks like Superman, because he's perfect.
Yeah.
Apparently,
so what were they thinking?
Yeah, that was not a good choice, and you might have kind of ruined your reboot by getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Even though some people were optimistic about the reboot, including myself, you might have lost some people by doing that.
Like when I heard like he was gonna do like the reboot, I'm like, oh my gosh, James Gunn's gonna do the reboot. I'm so excited. And also I heard about this with Henry Cavill like this. Now I'm very questionable.
Yeah.
And I mean, James Gunn, I have one request. Keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Please.
Yeah.
Please, 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 please.
Just replace Batman. Please.
Yeah. Oh, also, replace Amber Heard.
Oh, yeah, definitely get rid of her. Get rid of her.
Even though she is pretty. But no, I think it's time for a change.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of change for sure. But just, they could have kept some things from the Snyder Universe that worked, like,
I mean, they could have kept all the characters, just, change the, make the reboot different. Just keep the characters the way they were.
Yeah, you could keep, people like Henry Cavill and, what was Wonder Woman's actress name again?
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, you could have kept her and Henry Cavill.
Well, right now she's still with DC.
Well, yeah. You could keep them, but maybe, like, change everybody else.
Except
like,
Aquaman.
I know that, I said earlier that I do like that Aquaman, but Jason Momoa's Aquaman looks nothing like Aquaman at all. Well, maybe the suit in the end of the first Aquaman movie, but besides that, looked nothing like him, how he's supposed to be. Like, maybe you could have someone who looks like Aquaman, but you could still have him like an awesome guy. It could work.
It could, but you have to look at people and say like, all right, who's gonna fit as Aquaman?
Yeah.
But to me, Wonder Woman 3. People said the director walked away from the project. Turns out she was fired. In all sense,
I
now
could buy more Fired.
and people are just like they're not liking what James Gunn's doing right now. First of all, just don't judge the man. Give the man a shot. Please, like, give the guy some time. You never know. I think this reboot could work. It could not. We don't know.
And besides, even if the reboot is a complete disaster and worse than the Snack Snyder universe, guess what? The Snack Snyder universe is still there to be watched. Like, for me, I prefer, like, the old Buzz Lightyear cartoon over the abomination known as Lightyear. Of course, it's very different. The two are very different, especially how Disney's been hiding the original Buzz Lightyear. And yes, they are.
So like for me, I used to love Marvel and DC, but now I'm more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan because I don't like Marvel at all anymore.
Yeah, just DC, don't blow it.
Please don't.
Because Marvel's pretty much dead at this point. You could rise above Marvel if you do a well planned out story. Just don't mess it up where people both hate DC and Marvel. Because that would be really bad. We need at least one superhero thing to exist.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind working for DC Studios.
Oh, I bet.
Like, I want to be, like, in the future, I want to be a movie director.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And, like, if I was in charge of DC Studios, let's see, I'll bring Henry Cavill back, I'll bring, people that already have been in DC movies and stuff.
Oh, get rid of the guy who does Lex Luthor. He is not good.
No, I don't like him either.
Like, I was just watching a bit of the Snyder Cut.
Me too.
He was with me on that. I re-saw what he looked like in that universe and you gotta get rid of him. Get somebody else for Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was an intimidating villain throughout the DC universe. And this guy...
no.
I heard he's worse than Batman v Superman.
And I've seen all of the Snyderverses, and the only thing I really liked was crud. Is Wonder Woman part of the Snyderverse?
The first one, yes.
Okay, so the first Wonder Woman I just loved. It was thought out well. It was written well, directed fantastically. But I feel really, really sad about Henry Cavill getting fired. I am irritated. I'm upset. I'm pretty much everything right now.
Yeah.
A lot of fans are very, what's the word I'm looking for here? They're very divided.
Yeah.
And right now, the people that really like Henry Cavill, oh boy.
Granted, they were kind of divided before with the Snyder Universe anyway. There were a lot of people who did not like the Snyder Universe. They did not like some of the things that Zack Snyder did with that universe, like example, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
That one I did not like at all.
Like, there are some things that people say that the characters would never do that the movie version of Zack Snyder's universe did. So it's been divided for a while. And you could have a reboot that works. You just need to plan it out well.
And look at the comics.
Yeah, look at the comics for research, which, again, James Gunn is clearly a comic fan because he made the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And he's making this third one. He did also make that Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, the Suicide Squad, sorry.
Which I'm not sure if that was completely him or there was studio interference. I don't know. But
I wouldn't mind being a writer or director for DC.
Yeah. But yeah. The reboot, not looking good so far. But
No.
we don't know. We have to wait and see. But yeah. I think that's all I have to say.
For me, I'm excited for this reboot, but at the same time, I'm very, very worried and questionable about this.
That makes sense.
I'm 50-50 on it. I mean, this could work. I'll give it a shot, but if it turns out like Marvel, well, back to the old drawing board. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.